All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna demo a little bit about how to clean your diffusers. So I've been doing this for about 7 years, and I've always taught people when you switch out an oil out of a diffuser, you're gonna wipe it with a paper towel. You're gonna clean the little ultrasonic disc in there with a brush like this, just clean it all off. And then you're ready to go. And so I need to teach you how about deep cleaning your diffusers because I was looking at my diffusers and they're pretty bad. I need to make sure that I am taking good care of them. So some cleaning tips. If you have the Cloud or the Ace, and I meant to grab it here so I can demo it too, but you want to, and I usually take the little straw out and I rinse that through. You can also take the top nozzle off and deep clean it. You can soak it in some rubbing alcohol for about 30 to 60 minutes and then rinse it off, and that way it's nice and sterile, clean. And I would do that, you know, probably every time you switch a bottle in those longer diffusers. All right, so if you have the pedal diffuser, which is right here, I have a pedal diffuser, and it's pretty gross in there. And I also have the aroma light with me that needs to be cleaned. I'm gonna show you, so weekly you're supposed to, it's recommended. I have never really taught people this, but I used to always tell them to wipe it out with a paper, dry cloth, and then switch it out. But if you wanna really clean it, you can use a neutral detergent. You can put a little bit on a brush like this and kind of clean it out that way and then rinse it. Or you can just find something that is not a harsh chemical, something like for me, I'm gonna use the On Guard cleaner, just a little bit of that to kind of clean inside of it, the concentrated cleaner. But this is gonna be a demo. Hey, Audra, thanks for joining me. We're gonna demo how to clean this, deep clean it, all right? So I have my 2 diffusers. I'm going to add some water to this, and I'm going to fill it up halfway with clean water, okay? So about halfway, okay, in that one, and about halfway in this one right here. Okay. All right, we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I got white vinegar right here. Okay, and I'm going to put about 10 drops of it in there. And in fact, I do a lot of cleaning with white vinegar, and so I have these little squeeze bottles. And so I'm just going to count the 10, and I'm going to have a phone ring in the middle of this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then extra, just because. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm gonna go silence that for a second. All right, gotta continue to live life even though the phone rings, right? All right, so I went ahead, I filled up my diffuser halfway with water. If I could tilt that so you could see it, then I would do that. And then it has 10 drops of vinegar. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put the lids on all of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna run my diffuser for about 5 minutes. Okay, it's not gonna smell all that great because who likes to have vinegar as a smell? But what it's gonna do is we want it to actually clean out in the system, through the system, and we want all that kind of just cycle through. So we're gonna run it for 5 minutes. When I'm done with that, I have a cloth right here. I'm gonna rinse it out real good. If there's any debris, not debris, but any buildup on there, I've got a Q-tip. If it's a hard to reach place, I'll use the Q-tip to kind of clean it out. Again, be really careful if it has that ultrasonic in the middle of it. You don't want to damage that. So Q-tip, or if you have one of the nice brushes that come with it, you can make sure that you get all of that debris right there off of there. But then again, okay, so it's diffuses for 5 minutes with the vinegar, rinse it out. I would remind you guys when you rinse things out that you don't get water where the buttons are. Okay, so just make sure when you're dumping your water that you're not getting any of it dripping anywhere else on the containers, because we don't want to damage the electrical on there. So tight places, rinse with clean water afterwards, and then once it's rinsed, then take your dry cloth, cotton cloth, and go ahead and dry it thoroughly. So hopefully this kind of helps you out. I would recommend doing deep cleaning at least once a month if you use your diffuser a lot. And then still that weekly, you can clean that out just with a nice safe, like I said, a detergent, but a little bit on that brush and clean that out and then wipe it out as well, just to make sure that it continues running quietly and safely. All right, any comments below? Share me your recipes and your tips below. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.